Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Hope y'all having a beautiful day. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope life is treating you guys good. Hope life is giving you greatness. Right? I hope everything is going great. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Cheryl. How are you doing? Namaste, you guys. Namaste. Alien Powers. Hey, Alien Powers. What's going on, man? Hey, I know you follow me on IG too, man. How y'all doing? Hey, Beatrice. How you doing? Hey, listen. Happy Monday to you. Thank you. Before I go live, let me just tell you all something, right? I think a lot of people questioning my old videos with my short hair, and they're getting mad because I keep changing, putting videos on here because my short hair some days and some days my long hair, and they're confused. Don't worry about the confusion. Hey Miranda, hey V Jones, hey lady, hey Resilient. Everybody, people's like, do you have short hair or long hair? I don't respect you anymore. Listen, it's okay. Just take the message. Don't look at, you know what I'm saying? Don't focus on my hair too much because you're gonna get confused. One day you have short hair, one day you have long. What difference it makes how long my hair is? Miranda said, wait a minute. You know what I mean? What difference it makes that I'm what? I put shorter videos, I mean older videos, and I put people are just focused on why they everybody keep focused on the messenger. The messenger is a natural, regular, smegular dude. I ain't nobody special. You know what I mean? Hey Kelly. Seriously, I ain't nobody special. I ain't nobody great. I'm just me making videos just because I have learned some things in my days from me doing it. You know? I didn't cut my hair. I don't I haven't it's been 2 years since I've been growing this. I'm not gonna cut it, okay? So just for you guys to know, I'm not cutting my hair. So if you see a video of me with short hair, it's probably old. Until the day when I come live and it's short, then it's probably true. It's probably new. But if I'm not live, it's probably not new. Don't worry about it. Hey, but listen though, listen. But yeah, for people who always questioning me, my person, like I ain't nobody special. You know, I'm not a king. I'm not a prince. I'm not unique. I'm just me bringing a message. That's all. Don't focus too much on me, because then you're gonna miss the point. You know what I mean? Good morning, Janae. Seriously, Miona, what's good? Don't focus because you're gonna miss the point. This is just me. That's all it is. Relax. Perpetual, what's going on? Hey, Brenda. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Hey, Cynthia. I've heard that before. I look like Omarion. I've heard it many times. But hey, check this out, right? Let me get into this video, man. Let me just say this. I get most of my content from what people ask me, of what I've seen people speak about, or certain conversations that I have eavesdropped in, because they're those few special folks that have IQ of an apple tree, and you can. Miranda, listen, man. But seriously though, it's just I ain't nobody special. It's just me. I don't know why everybody think. Don't look at me too much because you're gonna get confused. I've been doing videos for like 10 years now. Sometimes I put old videos, and then because when I see a memory comes up and I like the message, I post the video. It's just relax. Give me a break. Give me a chance. You know what I mean? Let me be free. Yo, but listen though. Listen. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about is this right here. This is very simple, a very simple message, and I think sometimes we gotta remind ourselves of these messages. Very simple message, but we need sometimes a reminder. Okay, a reminder of this right here. Check this out. A big shout out to you, jobless guy. Man, that's good. Don't block him. Just let him stay on there. If you think I'm jobless, and I probably am jobless. It's okay to be jobless sometimes. But check this out, right? Understand this right here. The more something means to you, is the more attention that you want to give it. Okay? The more something means to you, is the more time you will want to spend with it. Okay? Check this out, right? Hey Ali, how are you doing? Cheech, what's good? The more something means to someone is the more time and attention they give to it. Now, I got many people asking me the same question. Well, Kirk, I'm with somebody or I'm dating somebody and we don't spend no time together. They're always busy. He or she is always this here. Understand, man. We have to understand and remember this basic concept. The more something means to somebody is the more time they want to spend with it. Whether it's your new shoes, your new car, Listen, like when you buy a new car, right? Hey, Kimberly, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. When you buy, I'm not jobless, by the way. I'm not jobless. I'm retired. I'm 20 plus years military retired. I'm not jobless. People just assume things because they see you on here looking like you're not at work. But I'm not. I'm not jobless. I am. I have good a good life. But seriously, right? So I want you guys. I want you guys to know, right? I want you guys to know when something is important to you, naturally you want to spend time with it. So when you asking questions like, I've been with this person for so long, but we never spend time together, sometimes that new stuff wears off, right? Thank you, Tiffany. How are you doing? Sometimes that new stuff wears off. It wears off. And when it wears off, it is okay. It means sometimes it is over. Because if they still wanted you, if they still loved you, if they still desired you, spending time with you would be a natural thing. It would be a natural experience. You can't force. See, when somebody spend time with you is because they find you important. Exactly, Tamara. Hey, Tamara. When somebody spend time with you is because they find you important. So asking somebody and begging somebody to spend time with you really means you are asking somebody to make you important. You are actually making somebody, you are trying to tell somebody to find you importance. And you can't tell people to find you important. You can't tell nobody to find you important. How? Is it that I find you important or not? I find value in you or not. But you can't tell people, you can't ask people, and you can't beg nobody to find your importance. Your importance is what you know. And if they don't see it, then they don't see it. You can't prove to somebody your worth. You really can't. Because some people within themselves, their worth ain't crap. Their worth ain't much. And if their worth is, how can I see my worth if I can't? I mean, how can I see your worth if I can't see mine? We have to remember that. It's very hard to see your worth when I'm crowded or I'm judged by my own self, my own ego, insecurities, my own dysfunction. I can't see your value. I can't see mine. And so you will see that people who can't see your value, they will be reckless because they can't see their own either. They can't see their own value. They will be reckless. They would always be out there just breaking stuff up, breaking people, right? Breaking stuff. Always out there miserable. Always out there trying to fight and be chaotic. And that's because they can't find their own value. Because if you can find your own value, number one, you'll be at peace. A lot of times, if you can find your own value, you'll be at peace. Seriously, you'll be at peace. But if you're not at peace, you will break people. A lot of people listen, the more people that breaks you are the one, listen, people who are not at peace, they will break the hell out of you. Seriously. They will break the hell out of you. They will break you. If you messing with somebody with nothing to lose, they break you too. So we got to be careful, man. Even years later, they don't understand that I blame myself for staying as long as, listen, you can't blame yourself either. Sometimes you can't blame yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't blame yourself. Sometimes you gotta stop blaming yourself because blaming yourself ain't working. Blaming yourself just make you feel bad. Jamisha, how are you doing? Blaming yourself is not a good thing. Yes, it shows accountability in some sense, but don't blame yourself. Blaming yourself don't make it any less. You just have to understand when you recognize that somebody don't value you and they don't want to spend time with you, because some things are natural, right? Some things are natural. Some things are the bare minimum. I think we think love is above the bare minimum. I think many times we think love is a high thing to give. Listen, love is basic. Respect is bare minimum. I don't know why we think respect, if you ask somebody to respect you, if you're going to ask somebody over and over and over and over to respect you, come on, man. Come on. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? If you have to ask somebody to keep respecting you, man, you can't even get the bare minimum. Respect is bare minimum. Some of you begging people to respect you. Really, you don't respect me, respect me. You can't force nobody to respect you. You really can't. You can't force nobody to respect you. Hey, Tabby. Sometimes they intentionally ignore your request because they want you to beg. It gets the message of that is true too. That is facts. How do we forgive ourselves for staying too damn long? That's a great question. How do you forgive yourself for staying too long? You don't have to forgive yourself because it's not personal. Stop taking yourself so personal. Stop taking yourself so personal. Respect is not earned. We are all human beings. We are all made from the same image of God. We are all, and we are all experiencing life. We are all breathing the same thing. Why is respect earned? Respect should be initial. Respect must be initial. Respect must be initial. If I carry kindness on the inside, it's not because the outside that change my kindness or that affects it. If I'm kind on the inside, I'm kind to anybody who I meet. If I'm peaceful on the inside, I give peace to everybody who comes across me. Right? If I'm loving on the inside, I'm loving on the outside. But when my respect is sometimes, then it's not ideal. It's not real. When my respect only comes out at certain times, that is not real. It's really not real. So we have to understand respect. Respect is initial. If I come across you and don't respect you, then my character is flawed. And I need you all to understand this. If I don't respect you when I come across you, my character is flawed. It's flawed. So when you messing with people, right? When you messing with people who you gotta earn their respect, leave them people alone. Leave them alone. Because many times them people are so empty on the inside, and you're gonna have to do and try and do and try and do and try, and then finally you get to a place where you are tired. You get to a place when you are not appreciated, and when you stay in a place where you're not appreciated for so long, you get depreciated. You begin to feel depreciated just because respect that is supposed to be initial is not given. You got to be careful about where you stay around. But the question is, how do I forgive myself for staying too long? You don't have to forgive yourself. Stop taking yourself so serious. You see what I'm saying? Stop taking yourself so seriously. Eric said, generally offer respect until it is automatically denied. And then that's when you change from who you are with and change that person because you want to keep your respect. But when your respect, it is not appreciated. When your love is not appreciated, don't stop the love. Don't change your respect. You change who you give it to. You just switch. Sometimes you got to get to the point where you can honestly say, I nothing you. And I know I've said this many times. I can't hate you because that breaks me. Me hating you takes away from me. It drains me. Me focus on you and disliking you, it drains me. Me not being able to stand you, it drains me. It bothers me. So let me come to a point where I nothing you. Let me just see you and no different, just indifference. I don't feel nothing. I feel nothing. So sometimes when you see that your love and your respect is being taken advantage of, you never stop your love and respect because that's for you. See, the love and respect says that's what's there. And when love and respect is in your heart, that means your heart is in a good space. Your heart is in a good, beautiful space. Don't make these people come from the outside and make you shuffle around your stuff that's inside. Don't make people come from the outside, right? And make you suffer things on the inside. So we gotta stop. Listen, but back to the question: how do I forgive myself for staying too long? You forgive yourself by accepting that's just what it is. You stayed too long because you got something that you was getting something from the deal. You was getting something from it. The truth is, we all get something from every relationship. That's why we have them. We all get something from them, whether we like it or not. Whether it brings out your insecurities, your pain, your suffering, your anger, your resentment. It brings out lessons. It brings out blessings. It gives you something. Every relationship, everybody that you are connected to is for a reason. It brings you something. And we have to understand that. We have to understand it. And that's okay. So you don't have to forgive yourself. You find a lesson. You find, why was I here? What was I missing? You find that out. And when you find that out, nothing else matter. You are still alive. God didn't take you back home yet. You ain't, listen, you ain't in no rush. Seriously. You ain't in no rush. You are perfectly fine. I don't have to forgive myself because I don't take myself too seriously. Forgiving yourself a lot of times because you're carrying guilt, right? You're carrying shame. You're carrying all this regrets. That's why you have to. That's why you think that you have to forgive yourself. Release the guilt. Ah, what am I guilty for? Life is too damn fragile to be carrying guilt just because I stayed in a place where I chose to be from my mistakes and facts. The truth is, seriously, the truth is, I stay there intentionally. But sometimes you don't know why. Sometimes, right? Sometimes, right? Sometimes, right? The truth is, man, you don't find out until later on in life. Sometimes you don't find out why you was fired from your job until later on. Sometimes you don't find out why you broke up with that person until later on. Sometimes you don't find out these things until later on down in life. Sometimes when what's for you is for you. Listen, nothing can stay that's not yours. For real. Nothing is not that's not yours. Don't stay. Yeah, nothing that's not yours stay. And you have to make peace with that, right? You have to make peace with that. Thank you, Corbin. Thank you. You have to make peace with it. Peace says this. Seriously, peace says this. Whatever, how I maintain my peace is the ability to realize that whatever comes, I let it come. And whatever go, I let that shit go. Whether that's people, that's friendships, that's money, that's cars, that's home, that's families, that's friendship. I have to. Yeah, the kombucha is good, Jasmine. You got to learn. Listen, you got to be able to, and it's hard to do that too. It's hard to do it because we try so hard, man. We try so hard. We try so hard. But he ain't mine. He ain't mine, so he has to go. But I keep dreaming him. Last night I dreamed he had to choose between me and someone else. Did he choose? Can it be called intentionally if the other has manipulated your sense of reality? If you don't have the facts, then you're making choices based on lies. A lot of times, yeah, that is true too. But you know what though? I promise you, man. This is why I believe in opening your heart so that your discernment skills can actually grow. This is why, because you know what? The truth is, we are gonna believe a lot of lies. We're gonna believe a lot of lies. People are gonna lie to us. Life is gonna lie to us. Or what do you call it? Perception is of lie of life will lie to us. But this is why you must walk around and open up your heart. You gotta open up your heart. You wanna find your true love, open up your heart. Scary as hell, ain't it? Because when you about to open up your heart, you scared that what if they don't love me? What if they don't accept me? What if they don't receive me? What if they hurt me? What if they intentionally, sabotage me? What if they just cheat and lie? When you open up your heart, you can get a lot of things from the vibrate. You could take so much from the heart telling you the truth. Your heart is when the heart begins to open, man, it's very strong. See, the heart has this electromagnetic frequency. This frequency. The heart has this powerful electromagnetic power that it goes far beyond time and space. Hey, Belinda. It goes beyond time and space. How you doing, Rati? How you doing? And so that's what we trust. After you get rid of all that anger and resentment and crap, what's the best advice for a young person under 20 who wants to be an entrepreneur? Jerry, right now, we ain't talking about that right now. But I promise you, I want to talk about it. But what's the best advice for a young person under 20? Listen, if you're under 20, this is what my experience is, right? This is what my experience is of being an entrepreneur. Now I'm an entrepreneur. But before I wasn't, right? I did my time in the military. And I came to a time where now I don't have to focus on my job anymore, right? I don't have to focus on a job anymore, right? Because now I'm getting my pension. I retired in a job. I retired. I cut a couple pensions. So now I can relax, put my hands down, and try my things. But I started this. If you're gonna do it, start now when you are 19, 20. That's the best time. But make sure that you surround yourself with people who are doing it. Make sure you are collecting data. Make sure you let that fear go of fading and stuff. Let make sure you keep seeking information that promotes what you desire. That's what I had to do. But I got to a place first where my income was there. But now my income is there. Well, if I don't do anything for a month, my income is still there. So for me, it was easier. For me, it was easier now. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta be careful. But this is not what we were talking about. That's gonna be have to be a different topic, okay? But check this out though. Seriously, man. People who appreciate you, people who like you, people who love you, you ain't got to ask them for no damn. You ain't got to keep asking them to spend time with you because that is. Have you ever bought a car? Have you ever bought a car, a brand new car, and you realize that you just want to go somewhere just to be in the car? You want to just go somewhere, just to, you know what? Let me go for a drive. You ain't got nowhere to go, but you're gonna get your ass in the car just to drive it. Because it feels amazing. It feels cool, right? You can feel you want to spend time with the car. I'm drinking kombucha. It's kombucha I'm drinking. I drink one daily. It's good for your stomach. When somebody respect the relationships, when somebody respect the relationship, right? When somebody respects their relationship, they want to spend time in it. How do you detach from someone that is busy? See, being busy is not a bad thing, right? Being busy is not a bad thing. If somebody is busy, they are working, they are trying to build their empire, let people build their empire. And if that's the only reason why, maybe, now if they don't spend time together and they're making excuses, because some people ain't as busy as they say they are. Some people is not as busy as they say they are. Some people ain't as busy as they say they are. Some people ain't as busy as they say they are. Because people, no matter how busy, you will make time. Hell, the President of the United States will have time for his family. The President of the United States will have time for their family. As a matter of fact, when I was deployed, I still made time for my family. When I was overseas deployed in a whole place, I still made time for my family. People who really appreciate you and appreciate the relationship will spend time with you. But how do you detach? You just let people be. The way to detach is to let people be. Is to just let people be. If they're busy, be busy too. The problem is when you're not busy and they're busy. So you're waiting for them to come around. Get busy too. Be occupied with your life. Grow your life. Expand your life. Because a lot of times, our problem is our life is not expanded. It is very small. Our life revolves around certain individuals. Seriously. And so sometimes when you see somebody who's busy, be busy. Sometimes you gotta be busy. Hell, my wife is at work right now. My kids are at school. But damn it, I'm not waiting for them to come home. I am not waiting for them jokers to come home. They go to school and work every single day. If I didn't expand my life, I would be bored to death at home. I would be bored to death in this part of my life. I'm 44 years old. I can't do that. I can't wait for my wife to come home. Where you are texting her every minute. Where you are? No, man, listen. Do your thing, lady. Work. Do what you do. Do what you want to do. Tell the kids to stay in school longer. And you want to stay in school longer? Because we could get some programs. Sign up for some programs. You have to expand your life. You have to create a life. Seriously, you have to create a life. Many of us don't create a life. Hell yeah, Milky. I mean, Mickey. Hell yeah, I am. When they're gone, I could go to the gym. I could do what I want. I could eat what I want. I could chill where I want to. I can be completely free. Hell, but I love being by myself. I love it. How do you make yourself valuable to others? You can't make yourself valuable to others. You can make yourself valuable to you. You have to ask a question. What about me that I like? And what about me what more do I want about myself? No, you have to ask those questions. Right? Yeah, goody. My question for me now, what do I like about me? Right? I had to value myself. I had to find value within me before I expected people to value me. I had to say the shit that's in me that I liked. And if the stuff wasn't there, I had to create it there. I had to make my space a one-stop shop. You see, like those one-stop gas station, you could get gas, food, a massage, buy some clothes, some souvenirs. I had to make myself a one-stop shop. And so I began to adorn myself in knowledge, right? I began to adorn myself in knowledge. I began to remove that anger and that jealousy from my spirit. I began to remove my resentment from my heart. I begin to work on my own light on the inside that when I turn it on, I like being in that present. I like being in that vibration. I like being in that feeling. And when I begin to like being around that energy that I created on the inside, removing anger or being aware of my anger, being aware, thank you, Silent Shadow, being aware of my, resentment, being aware of my disturbances, my trauma. When I turn on my light and all them things disappear, oh man, this feels good. And then your attitude just becomes so bright. Damn, this feels good. And when it feels good to me, here's the deal. If it felt good to me, chances are there would be more people it felt good to. So how do I have people value me? First, it has to be you figuring out what you want. You gotta figure out what you want. What do you want to be? And begin to do it. And you gotta ask yourself this question. If I carried love, how would I feel? If I'm the carrier of love, how would I feel? From my self-attachment of external things and people came from not feeling I am enough myself. From a feeling I am enough myself. Now I know I am more than enough. I am happy with me. I love me. Amen, prior Mo. Amen. Come on, guys, hit the like button. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you so much. Be mindful of what you say. Send the next inappropriate comment. You know what, Tamisha? Do what you do, girl. Can a young man be attractive? Of course. I think I was an attractive young man myself. But yeah, man, listen. Many of us are asking for the bare minimum, man. Many of us are asking for the bare minimum. We are asking for the bare minimum. And that's because many of us are going towards people who don't have the minimum to give you. Hey, Aura. Many of us are drawn to the people who don't have the bare minimum to give us. And so we find ourselves always in situations where we are not appreciated. And that's because it makes us feel how we feel on the inside. It makes us feel that same feeling from childhood. It makes us feel that same experience from being a young child, needing that same validation, needing that same, because we have to understand we attract those things. Because if I am with you and you don't appreciate me, if I feel unappreciated, I'm not going to stay. I can't stay. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to what I want. And so when you actually put those barriers up, when you actually realize that that makes sense, if I'm here, I'm not getting what I want. If I'm going to Walmart, but Walmart don't have the things that I want, why am I going there? But why am I going to Walmart continuously when I know it's not there? Yeah, Victor the Great. If I keep going, why would I go Walmart when I know it's not there? Keep asking Walmart, hey, you all carry this thing yet? No, we don't. We're not carrying that. Okay, next day. Hey, you all carry some today? No. Hey, you all pick up some. Why don't you go to the store that has it? Go to the store that has it. Go to the place that has it, that carries it on a regular basis. So therefore, you won't waste a trip. And many of us are with these people that we're going to keep asking, hey, can I have some attention today? Hey, can we talk today? Hey, can we talk today? Hey, can we talk today? We don't. You ain't got to do all that. Seriously. Transcendent ego to be able to see the ego. Love from this place of consciousness. I love it. I love it. Unconsciously recreating the same cycle so one day we can break it. Can you give a reading for me, brother? Hey, you don't need a reading, man. You don't need a reading. I'm going to give you a reading. The things that you think and do today create your tomorrow. So keep thinking and doing what you want to do today, and your tomorrow will be in the same frequency. You don't have to depend on a reading. A reading There's nothing that can tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. Nothing tells you what's going to come your way. There's nobody who can tell you that. There's some people who have an idea based on the current trajectory of your energy. If I know the current trajectory of your energy, then yes, I can give you a reading. But we can always change the trajectory by changing our minds, by changing our feelings, by changing what our expectations are. We can always change. We can always change. So I don't do readings because I understand if I want to change my life, I can change my thoughts. I can change how I feel. So I'm saying, if you want to read in, all you have to do is go inside, focus on what you want, think what you want, and feel what you want. And I promise you, later on down the line, that too you will run into it. You will run right into it. You will run right into what you just created. But you got to do it on a regular basis. So we got to be careful, man, with this reading, because once you put a reading, exactly, Phoenix, once you put a reading in your mind, your subconscious but when your subconscious accepts it as true, it begins to carry out that idea as facts. So be careful. What's going on, Legacy Guru? How we doing, man? By letting go of our fear. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. But listen, seriously, we have to stop, man. We have to stop. We have to understand. We have to understand, right? These relationships that we are so drawn to, we got to question, why do I keep falling in these type of relationships? We are going for the people who are not giving us what we want so that we can change them and fix them. See, many of us, right? Somebody asked me today, and I posted a video earlier. Somebody asked me today, how do you know the difference? How do you know the difference when somebody wants your energy for a relationship or they want your energy to just use you, right? Somebody asked me, well, since you have a beautiful spirit, how do you tell the one? Because, my video said people are going to be drawn to you, especially when you have a beautiful spirit, right? When you have a beautiful energy, when you have this beautiful aura, right? Aura. When you have this beautiful aura, you got to be careful because people coming to you every single damn day. They're coming up to you. And since the majority of people in our today's community are experiencing a lower vibration, their connection is based on a lower vibration, what's going to happen is this. What's going to happen, they're going to see you as a lower vibrational energy. Not saying sex is a lower vibration, but sex is one of those things that many people can experience because that's where their mind is. That's what their emotions are. That's what they're experiencing. They're experiencing their own energy that's blocked in the lower chakras. So many times, even though you have a beautiful energy, you have a beautiful aura, a beautiful spirit, a beautiful soul, and the light that you give off, everyone looking at you. So how do you know which one is for relationships and which one is for healing? Because when you have that aura, when you have that aura, right? That energy creates a space. It's not saying that we begin to heal people. Because let me not give you that idea that you heal people with that. It's just that you create a space. You provide a space for everybody. See, like what Christ did? Christ created a safe space where you can come and find healing. When you can come and sit down, right? All who are heavy burden, come. That's what Christ did. He said, hey, everybody come. Suffer not the little children to come unto me. Everybody come. And when you sit in that space of that frequency, that energy, and his energy begins to just affect everybody, they can do their own healing. See, stop trying to heal people. See, some of you are trying to heal people that you are with. That's not your job. Learn who's coming to you for healing and learn who's coming to you for relationship. And many of you don't understand which is which. So this is why you must understand. You must understand that when you carry that vibration, that beautiful energy, that beautiful aura, that oh my God, you feel so good to be around. Oh my God, I want to talk to you all day. People who don't feel good, people who are not happy with life, people who are destructive, self-destructive, people who are angry and miserable are going to come to you. People who are happy and joyful will come to you too. So check this out. you will experience two different things. How do you know? You will experience two different things. See, when something is for you, it will add to your spirit. When it's for a relationship, it will add to your spirit. When it's for a good friend, it will add to your spirit. When it's somebody who is there to help you grow, somebody who's there for intimacy, somebody who's there for love, to share the love instead of taking it without returning it, it will actually give to you. It's like food. Some foods give you some energy, and some foods suck it. Have you ever went to this to KFC or Popeyes and facts legacy? Have you ever went to Popeyes and get some chicken and some fries and some junk, and you eat it and you just suck your God, I'm sleepy. Have you ever done it before? Some things will take away your energy. Some things will take it away. What's up, Ray? How we doing, man? Listen, some things will suck your energy dry. And here you are, angry. Here you are, holding on. You anxious. Let me know when some. Let me tell you when something ain't for you. See them low vibrations that you experience? Confusion. Let's say confusion is the first one. Confusion. Confusion, confusion, confusion. Confusion, confusion, confusion. It's not for you when you are confused. And there's a lot of things that build confusion. When it's not consistent, will make you confused. When I say this and do this, my confusion goes even higher. When somebody says this, yet do this, the confusion grows. Understand, that person is not aligned for you. That person is not aligned for you. It's not yours. And you have to understand that will drain you. Every time you come around them, you leave angry. Can you all see that? Can you all see that? Some people, every time you get around them, you leave angry. True or false? I've learned to move around that and let them suck my energy. Yeah! Think about it. Have you ever been around somebody so much? Legacy, have you ever been around somebody that every time you're around them, when you leave or when they leave, you just, you angry? Always leave you in a state less than they met you? Sometimes you're anxious? Will run you dry. So I'm saying, when people ain't good for you, or when they ain't for you in that state, they will drain you. And when they drain you, your mother Janae, man, when they drain you, you know that person is there for healing. That person you are creating a space, some people will be drawn to you who needs healing. People will be drawn to you who needs healing. For hours, man, for hours. And so that's how you know. But when somebody is for you, inspiration is a big thing. Something who is for you will inspire you. Someone who is for you will actually allow you to create the space to make you see yourself more clearly. See, something who's not for you will make you question yourself a lot. It will make you question, meaning, I'm a shitty person. Damn, I'm that bad. Damn, I'm that ugly. Damn, I'm not important. Damn. They will make you question. Somebody who's for you will actually remind you of how precious you are. He said, this is what Marian will look like in a couple of years. That's funny. Seriously, we have to understand somebody who is for you, they add to your life. Energy will feel different. Energy will feel different. Hey, Victor the Great, my daughter just starts saying that thing too. Yes, clack that T. My daughter just starts saying that. My daughter is 10. And I'm like, what does that mean? She's like, when somebody says something that makes sense, or you say clack that T, and that's what it means. Really? She just kept saying it too. But remember, what you think God hears, what you think God hears, but what you speak out loud, the devil can hear, and then we'll send a counterpart. Okay. Facts of Marianne. But yeah, so if we pay attention, seriously, if we pay attention to when people come around us, a matter of fact, if you pay attention, right? If you pay attention, everything that you touch, everything that goes in your mouth or in your ears will affect your energy. You just have to be aware. You got to be aware. Everything that goes in your ears, your mouth, your eyes, it will affect your energy. Everything that you touch. Have you ever slept with somebody and afterwards you just felt terrible? I know I have. I know I have. And when you know that, you ain't got to do it over and over and over again just to prove a point. You ain't got to do it over and over and over. Some of you all just keep doing it just to be sure. Doing it again, doing it again, you're doing it again. And every time it happens, you end up hurt and you 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 hurt because they pull from you and pull from you and they never could replace it. They can't put it back. A lot of folks can't put it back to you. So that's why you end up being drained. But listen, when you have that aura, when you have that connection, when you have that energy, it don't come from people anyways, but they can take it. They can take it faster than normal. It comes from the creator because you have a direct connection. Your mind is open. Your spirit is open. You keep getting fed, but people will come and intercept that feeding, boy. They will mess. You're leaving angry. You're always arguing and stuff. That's why I don't argue with folks. I don't argue with people. I don't argue with my relationships. I don't argue. If I gotta argue with you, why can't I just hear you? I hear you. I understand. Now you hear me. You understand? Now let's see which one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not arguing with you. You're not putting my. Because when you're arguing, the ego is trying to take over. We gotta know who is for us and who's not for us. Because if you don't know who is for you, and all you have to do is pay attention. You can tell so much. Hey, Asia, how you doing? You can tell so much. Right? Right, Jamisha? That's why I don't argue with folks who come in here talking nonsense. I can't do it. Like, you're wasting your time. You're not wasting mine because you're here listening. I don't know why you're wasting your time for. You could be somewhere else. My philosophy about food, same thing. Like, as far as what, though? Like, as far as what? I believe food is a very important part of our conscious living. Whatever you put in your mouth affects your energy. It affects your energy big time. I don't have a specific diet. But I believe that is a big difference. That's why I'm 44 years old and I'm fit. I gotta be fit. Food is a big part of consciousness and awareness. It's a huge part. Very huge part. No point in arguing facts. I don't like arguing, but I don't mind debating or answering questions. You're at the exact right time with the exact subject. Good. Hey, Angelica, how are you doing? Lately, I've been just sitting and listening and actually pay attention to what they are saying and watch how they treat others. Facts, Ray. That's a great point. If you listen to what people are saying, not with your ego, because sometimes with your ego, if you listen, you're gonna miss the point. Excuse me, because you're gonna start judgment. Right? Hey, thank you, Fin Sweet. Check this out. When you listen to somebody's words, this is why I tell my clients this, especially when it comes to dating. Talk to people. But when you talk consciously. Talk consciously. And what that means is that when people are talking to you, don't think. Just listen. If you're talking to your boyfriend, your girlfriend, somebody that you are dating, your wife, your husband, your friend, your mother, your father, your siblings, if you can just listen without thinking and just listen. You ain't got to feel nothing intentionally. You ain't got to think nothing. Because many times when somebody is talking to you, you are thinking. So the vibration that you are feeling is your own thoughts. It's your own thoughts. See, if I'm talking to you and as you are listening, you are thinking out loud, you are thinking, then you're not getting my energy, you're getting only yours because you're blocking mine. Sometimes you don't even know what the hell they're saying. Wait, what you say? I was thinking while you was talking. When it's time for you to talk, you're like, oh, shoot, I wasn't listening. I was thinking about what to come back with. Oh, shoot. I was thinking about what to say next, and I forgot. Say it again, right? Hey, you tell people, say it again. Because you wasn't listening. Your face said that you were listening, but you was completely gone away. If you want to pick up on certain vibration, stop thinking while you are listening. Don't worry. You ain't got to think. What comes will come. What you say will be exactly what needs to be said. But Just listen. See, many of us, you can't pick up on somebody's words. So that's why you could always say, that person been lying to me for 2 years. He lied to me for 5 years. She lied to me all this time. Nobody lied to you. Your energy don't lie. I don't care what words say. Words is not a big deal. I mean, yes, it is. I mean, they shouldn't intentionally lie to you. Nobody should intentionally lie to people. I get it. Right. My body about to die. My body about to die on this. Give me a second. Let me go for a charger. I'll be right back, okay? Actually, my kids come home in like 10 minutes anyways. So I only have like 10, 15 minutes. Give me a second. Don't look at my house. I know you're all nosy. His house is not clean. I know you all in there watching look at my house. I wasn't done cleaning up yet. I was cleaning up my house when I came live because my kids are gonna come home in a few minutes. And I don't like to be on live when they come home because they're annoying, right? I know you all have kids and I know they're all annoying. What the heck was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. All right, so where were we? Where were we? So now this is different. What was I saying, y'all? Miranda, what was I saying, Miranda? I forgot what I was saying. Do you remember? Thank you. I forgot what I was saying. Okay, yes. Thank you. But, we make excuses all the time. That person lied to us for 15 years and 20 years. If you just listen and believe what you hear and trust what you experience when they talk. Because one thing about words come from your heart. Do you know that? That's why the book says, out of the heart, the mouth speaks. Is that what it said? Out of the heart, the mouth speak. And I told you the mouth, hey, Hot Wang, thank you. The heart carries the strongest vibration. The heart is the strongest energy that comes from you. Your heart. Your heart is very powerful. I tell you all, it's electromagnetic energy, a strong frequency that transcends time and space. So when out of the mouth, the heart speaks, understand, words come from your heart. So if you just listen and just relax yourself when people talking, relax yourself. See that right now, I'm talking right now. If you relax yourself, you realize that I ain't lying to you. I ain't faking it. Right? You realize that what I'm saying is I'm not doing it for a reason. I have no ego behind it. Is it going to have a Russian mentality? What mentality is that? So check this out. If you just relax and listen while they speak, the vibration that you would experience. See, when they speak, the energy is speaking. The energy is in your face. And the wrong energy, your body experience all energy. Your body picks up energy. First thing first, your body pick up every energy. Hey, Candy, long time no see. Where you going? Where you been? It's good to see you. Your body will pick up every vibration in this universe. That's why you have all these cells. 50 trillion cells coming alive. 50 trillion cells is what you are physically. And that 50 trillion cells, you are constantly uploading and downloading information. 50 trillion cells says it carries voltage in each cell. Someone said 0.4 voltage. So imagine 50 trillion cells. Half a volt. That's 25 trillion voltage of energy that you are carrying. Let's say if that's the truth. Let's say if that's the case. So if that's the case, you are literally an antenna living on this planet. An antenna. That means you pick up and continuously transmit information back and forth through your words, your behaviors, your actions, your stillness, your quiet, your thoughts, your feelings. You continuously carry information out and back. You receive and you bring in. So that's how we are made. It's not special. We're not special. That's just how we are made. That's the beauty in who we are. That's what makes us powerful. So if you just learn to be still, if you learn to relax, and if you learn to just, you will pick up everything. The thing is, the problem is when you pick it up, you don't want to believe it. Because you pick it up from your parents, your mother, your father, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. You pick it up from people that you want to keep. But one thing about energy, it's not a respecter of person. You can't lie. As it says that when a spirit is removed, it will roam the dry places, but will return to its old dwelling, and it will bring 7 friends that are stronger. Sometimes he speaks in the place of the heart. That's deep. You all get what I'm saying though? Hey Ash, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Greetings. Quantum entanglement. You ask what I'm saying though? Energy is, listen, it's real, man. And it's not just, see, we say energy don't lie, but I don't think we understand what it really means. What comes back to you is what you send off. And I think many people don't want to accept that. You can't lie and say that you just didn't know. They lied to you. We gotta take responsibility to listen to a deeper sense. We have to be responsible. We have to be. We have to be responsible when we are bringing people into our lives. Because when you bring somebody into your home, whatever they do is our responsibility. And you can't say, well, since this is my husband, you have the right to abuse me. But this is a stranger, you don't have the right to abuse me. You can't say, this is my wife, you have the right to abuse me and the right to lie. Listen, when you know, when you pick it up, you have to, whatever you do with it is on you now. But you can't stand and complain. You got, sometimes you do. You can't stand and complain. You can't stand and complain. Why does my friend, why does my mother, why does my boyfriend, why my girlfriend keep doing this? Listen, they keep doing it. It's because that's what they want to do. You know, sometimes it's not just because you allowed it. That's why they did it. It's because they are shitty people. See, many of you want to feel guilty about allowing the stuff. Sometimes, yeah, you have hope. You know, you hope that they will change and you hope that they will recognize your worth. Right? And you hope that they will actually, love you. You hope. We all have hope. Listen, listen, when you been with a person for so long, you hope. I know it's not going good right now, but I will hope that they will love me one day. I hope that they will see what I'm doing and they will give me back. I hope. And so we wait. And we wait. Hey, Monique. And we wait. But sometimes, man, you got to realize that person, some people are shitty people. Sometimes some people is not on the season. They are not in the season of change. They ain't in the season of change. Yeah. Yeah, Rainbow. Some people are not in the season of their change. And we don't like it. We asking folks to change. Sometimes it's just not their time. They ain't done yet. I didn't change when people was asking me. Had my ex-wife asked me to change. I didn't change. I had issues. Sometimes, and do you know what's even more sad? What's even more sad is when you leave, they might just change. No, we're both sitting here nodding. Listen, the issue is, you know what's the hard part to get? When they leave, when you leave, they might change. Don't that suck? All this time you put in, all this energy that you put in, and finally, when you walk away, they change for the next person. They change with the next. They became like, you mother effer. And you can't stand it. But sometimes the truth is, some folks can't change with you. They can't change with you. They can't change with you. I mean, and sometimes that's what it is. I don't care who you think you are. Some people can't change with you. They can't change for you. They can't change while you are in the picture. But you have to ask a question. Am I more focused on having a relationship then I'm more focused on having somebody who's healthy be a stranger. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Good afternoon. Let's be honest. Do I just want this relationship? Do I want this more, or do I want the betterment of this person? Thank you, Final Destination. Thank you. Sometimes all we want is a relationship. We don't want them to change. We don't want them to be better. Because when you hear that they are better and they're not with you, you angry. How selfish is that? That's just what it is. Some people will never change. God knows I didn't change. I didn't make this change when I married my ex-wife. So some of you wait to see people change. Some of you wait to see people change. You're waiting around hoping that they change. They ain't changing. You are. You're becoming anxious. You're becoming sad. You're becoming insecure. You're becoming, miserable. Yeah. See, when you hope for them to change and you wait for them to change, you're the one who keep changing. You're anxious. You're miserable. You was good before. Now you're antsy. And by the time they change, here's the other kicker. By the time they change, you don't even want them no more. Listen, they wait so long to change. By the time they change, you ain't want this shit no more. Oh, shit, I'm so over with this nonsense. But I've changed. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done. Facts, Miranda. We have to learn that let people be. Sometimes it's just not for you. They started out being for you, right? Because they talked to you this way, they wanted you. And the person is for me. After a while, you find out that they're for you, and that has to be okay. For real. I don't want it no more. How many of you was like, I'm so done, but I've changed. Shit. Then good for you. Good for you. Let the other person experience you. Good for you. But I'm done. Sometimes but I'm telling you all, man, people, the bare minimum, man, the bare minimum is what we fight for the most. And we shouldn't fight for the bare minimum. We shouldn't be fighting for the bare minimum, man. The bare minimum is love. Yeah, love is the bare minimum. Love is initial. You all think love is something that you fall in. How the hell do you fall in love? How the hell do you, I hear people still say to this day, grown people, men and women, I don't want to fall in love. You can't. Love is a higher vibration. How do you fall up the damn stairs? How do you fall up in a higher place? That's like, oh, I fell in heaven. Have you ever fell in heaven? Have you ever? What if one day we fall down and end up in heaven? You're like, oh shoot. What's the question, Daliso? Oh shoot, I slipped and fell in heaven. God, you there? Oh yes, my child. Oh, you're lucky. No. You can't. Cheetahs fell and dropped in peace. Miranda said, cheetahs fell and dropped in peace. Ain't that something though? They found peace with that. You can't fall in love, man. You all are trying to, I'm not in love with you anymore. What the hell does that even mean? Your love is for you to mold. Your love is for you. You see, listen, can I be honest with you guys, man? And then let me get off of here. Hey, Critty, let me be real with you guys. What I'm about to say is kind of confusing if you just don't open your mind. I want you to open your mind a bit, okay? I want you to open your mind just a bit, because what I'm about to drop in your ears is a little different from what we are used to. Okay? Can I do that? I don't want you all to get confused, because this could be taken many different ways. But don't go towards the first toxic thing that comes to your mind when I say this. It's probably not that. I probably don't mean it that way. You see this thing that we call love? This thing that we call love is for us to mold. It's for us to continue. What's the word? Glossing it. We have to clean it off. We have to take it. And we once, when I have my wife, it's not because who is who she is. That's why I love her. So even if she change, the love don't change. See, people, we with somebody and we outgrow them because since they're not being this way, then I don't love them no more. I don't want to be with. You know, my love is my business to polish. I cannot depend on my wife to have my love grow. And many of you, I know it sounds ridiculous because this is a man talking. Who talks like this? This is kind of weird. I get it. I can't depend on my wife. What's up, Stuart? For my love to actually flourish and to polish my love. It's not her place, it's my love. It's mine. So I realize that I don't fall out of love because no matter if she changed or not, it's called love. It means I have a reason. For me, it's my reason. A lot of times we think love changes. It's your job to polish your love. It is your job to make sure it flourishes, it grows. It's not somebody else's love, it's yours. We are trying to put our love in somebody else's responsibility and say it is your job to make it grow. It is not their crop, it's our crop. We have to make sure it grows. We is us, but we want to make sure the other person, and this is how it fails. This is why it doesn't work. We now trying to put the responsibility on the other person to make sure it grows. And since you can't make it grow because you can't stimulate me, I don't want to be with you and I don't love you anymore. That's not how you do it. This has to be a commitment, not to the people, but you have to trust yourself. See, this is how you begin to trust yourself because the decision that you make sure every time we're ready to deuces. That's why we don't trust ourselves. It's not my job, my wife's job to grow my love. My love comes from here. It comes from my choices, my experience. It comes from my own purpose. So therefore, I don't put that responsibility on her. She ain't got to try to do all this and go against herself and be this. I watch a woman talk about why she hates being married because she has to compromise too much. Why do you compromise so much? Facts. But I know this is not popular. If I work on my love to make it grow, and she works on her love to make it grow, then we good. We are in the frequency of love. Hey, Durga. It's your responsibility to make your love grow. You made a commitment to go to school. Whose responsibility it is to make that you keep going? It's not the school responsibility. It's not saying, well, since the school did me wrong, I can't. No, it is your responsibility to keep your own desires. It is your responsibility to keep your passion. You see, when you make a decision to have a career, it's not the career issue, it's yours. It's your stuff that you have to create. We are trying to put this love in her hand, in his hand, and say, here you go. It's your problem now. Deal with it. Here you go. Take this love. It is your responsibility now. That's why we keep losing it. I fell out of love. Because that person can't fix your love. They can't grow your love. Hey, Jasmine. I had a question. There is this woman I am dating, but nowadays she doesn't call or text. I'm trying to communicate, but nothing is changing, so I don't know what to do. And here's how you answer the question. If you're with somebody, let's be honest, you're not really married to them and stuff. If you're with somebody, this is when you know who is worth your time and who's not. If you're with somebody and they text you and you don't text back, they call you and you don't answer, right? And then you don't call back. What would it mean coming from you if you did that? And let's be honest. I like that, Brad. I like that. Let's be honest. If you don't call her back and you don't answer her call and you don't call her back or text her back, what would it mean to you? Because let's just put this on. Many of us are the same. Many of us ain't no difference. Women and men, we're not that much different. The block long is male long. I mean, seriously. You have to ask the question. You have to ask the question. If I was the one who wasn't returning her call, If I was the one who was not calling her back, because we did it before, there was women that we loved or men that you loved. There was women that you loved or that you didn't want, that text you and you didn't text back, called you and you didn't answer. I'm busy. You told them that you was busy. What did it mean? It means that you didn't want them. You wasn't interested in them. It means the time that you shared is finished. It means relationships change. Relationships evolve. It's no more. And we have to be fine with that. It has to be okay. So the reason why I said the first thing that we're going to experience is confusion, right? Lack of effort is a lack of interest. Lack of effort is a lack of interest. Lack of effort is a lack of interest. Thank you, Sly. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. I appreciate it. Detachment is the key to purely love others. And I'm telling you, especially from them expectations. How are you doing today? I'm not doing well. My mom just. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Alana. I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. I hope you find peace in that. My condolences to you and your family. I'm so sorry to hear that. King Kubaba, what's going on? Acceptance of reality is the first step. Indeed, indeed, indeed. For real, lack of effort is a lack of interest. That's a deep statement. But if husband ignores and doesn't call back, cannot block him no matter how much we want to. If my wife don't answer my calls and don't my texts, why is she still my wife? You know, you see like how when God said, I am not a respecter of persons, I think I'm in that same space too. I don't care what I call you. I don't care what you call me. I don't care what we call each other. If you don't respect me, if you don't answer my calls and answer my texts and we don't talk, then why am I calling you my wife? To me, you're just another stranger. I'm not begging you to talk to me. That's disrespectful to your soul. I'm telling you. That's disrespectful to your soul to be asking somebody to call you. And just because you put a name or a label on somebody, man, it doesn't make any damn difference. But then again, that's just me. Because I think respect is respect. I think respect is big. I think respect is respect. Hey Camille, how you doing? So if I have a wife and she's not calling me and texting me, she never have time for me. Listen, I ain't gonna waste time with you. I ain't gonna waste time. Disrespect is disrespect no matter who brings it. Whether it's your mom or your mother. I mean, your mom or your wife. Your father or your son, your child. It's the same damn thing. Same damn thing. I'm in that space. I understand completely. Yeah, Candy, man, listen, I'm telling you. I am not a respecter of person. I am not a respecter of person. I promise you, I'm not. I'm not a respecter of person. I understand that statement. If you disrespect me and you call yourself my wife, then I don't care what you call me or what I call you. It's disrespect. And I think that's what we need to realize. Okay, Alana, my prayers to you. No response is a response. It's a very loud one too. Why is that women, they don't communicate whenever they have something? Let me tell you what I think about women communicating. Let me show you this. Because sometimes a woman, and this might be, listen, let's say this is a woman's phone, right? This is her phone, okay? I do coaching virtually, yes, I do. Check my website out. And I have, my website is in my bio. And I do it on Zoom. This is a woman. This is a woman text, okay? This is a woman text. They will text you, and it's like as soon as they text you, you just throw the damn phone away. You just throw it away. As soon as she texts, you call them, the phone just rings. Because they're gone somewhere else, doing something else, folding clothes. I don't know what the hell they be doing. I don't know what the hell the women be doing. But they will text you, you will text back, and they're in a whole different part of the house. Their phone is, especially single mothers, especially if she has kids, man, listen, that's just a part of it. That's just a part of it. It's like they text you, because my wife does it too. I don't get it. She will text me, throw her phone away. I'm calling, you just texted me. Where are you at? Hello? What the hell? Finally, I came home. Her phone is upstairs. She downstairs with them damn kids. Oh, I'm sorry. I was washing the dishes. I'm telling you, man. That's all. So sometimes when it comes to women with kids and family, you gotta. Sometimes you just gotta just. I get it. I get it. Thank you, Rainbows. I appreciate it. But a man, we're different now. If a man don't text you and call you back, it's different because we don't put our phones down that much and go do somewhere else in a different part of the house. We don't do that. But women through their phones. That's why their phones be always breaking. A woman's phone is always breaking. She needs 10 protection and screens. She need a new case every damn month because she just texts and just throw it. Like, man, I ain't playing with you. That joker will text you like this. Hey, Kirk. you're, like, you're like, wait, what? Did you just throw your phone at me? No, I just put it down. No, you threw it. You threw it. No, I didn't throw it. That's how I put it down. That's why your phone always broke. I'm serious. I never understand why. But I watch it with my own eyes, and that's how I figured it out. That's how I figured it out. I keep it in my bra. Hey, Miranda, I have texted you back to sometimes, and I'm like, wait, man, you just texted me. I text you right back. Phone is gone. I'm telling you, it's true. It's true. But my kids are about to walk in here. My kids are about to walk in here. But seriously, man, listen, it is up to us to realize that when we're not getting the bare minimum, it's not because somebody is trying, that you got to convince them of giving you the bare minimum. It's just that they don't see value in you. They don't see the value in you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They don't see the value in you. They really don't. I'm drinking a kombucha. It's good for your stomach, your gut. We just don't want to seem desperate. But you see what I'm saying though? You gotta learn that when people don't see your value, excuse me, the moment you try to force it on them is the moment you realize that you have no value. The moment you decide to try to force your value on someone is the moment when you don't recognize your value anymore. And so you are trying to convince someone else of what something that's not there. So we gotta pay attention. Thank you, Aura. We gotta pay attention. We really gotta pay attention. Thank you. Thank you guys. So I'm saying, man, listen, this relationship thing, find somebody who likes you, man. They're out there. When I sneeze, it's because of a reason. Especially when I do it on live. Somebody's watching me who what about emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence, I see it differently than most people. That's a whole different topic, but I see it different. Thank you, Umar. How are you doing? I see it differently. Emotional intelligence. So, how would you describe somebody who's emotional intelligent? Somebody who understands which emotions that they are experiencing, and who knows how to live in that emotion, react based on that emotion, don't suppress it, don't, who understand each emotions. I mean, that's really what emotion, somebody who knows how to operate from that emotion. Somebody who understands, somebody who can see your emotions. They can see which emotion that you are carrying based on the way how you speak, the way how you behave, and what you are doing and how you feel by your response. And then they could help you, support you based on what okay, you must be feeling guilt, so let me help you. Instead of me telling you, yeah, and get over that shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? So it's understanding each emotions and what it does and how it takes place and all that stuff. But I see it differently. But I see it differently. For me, emotional intelligence is to stop carrying emotions that don't benefit you. Stop holding on to them. Because it's not doing you any justice. See what I'm saying? Someone who can keep their cool when they got nonsense being thrown at them. Someone who can go what happened instead of clapping back. Umar, you come on here to ask for money, man? Hey, but listen, check this out. You know what? That was it right there. That's why I sneeze. See that person coming on here asking for the money? Thank you, thank you. That is bad emotional intelligence. Just the simple fact that you acknowledge your own and not react on other own. What was you saying about what to do when someone doesn't see your worth? When somebody don't see your worth, you see, it's not that somebody, yeah, don't hold on to emotions that don't benefit you. Facts. When somebody don't see your worth, it's not time to convince them. You don't convince them of your worth. Because if you're gonna do that, it makes you question your own worth. When somebody don't see your worth, the major problem is because they don't see theirs. See, somebody who see their worth, me too, Aura, somebody who sees their own worth sees yours. And that's the basic thing. Somebody who sees and understands their worth understands your worth. And so if I have to convince you of my worth, it's because you don't see yours. And if you don't see yours, ain't crap I could do. I can't convince you of mine when you can't see yours. See what I'm saying? So when somebody don't see your worth, when somebody don't see your worth, it's okay. Don't force them. It's just they have an internal issue. They have something going on. They have something going on that's a blockage. And that's okay. That has to be okay. It means the problem is a little deeper than we think. So sometimes we are begging people. So I'm saying, if that person is if the person is blocked on the inside, if the person has struggles and they have issues with seeing their own worth, I understand they're not going to see yours. And so the issues are a lot deeper than that. So when people don't see your worth, it's okay. It's them. It's really them. Hey Kirk, you have helped me so much since finding your channel. Every single video is full of pure. Thank you so much. Thank you, T. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, my little ones have come home, so you know, and when
Can we say bye?
yes, come say bye. My kids want to say bye because I don't know why they want to say bye when they
'Cause we
wasn't here to
do.
say hi.
Bye.
That's my this
I look
my
better in this.
that's my oldest daughter. She is how old are you again?
His favorite. I'm almost 11 this Saturday.
And this is the little one. And this is my son. Where is he at?
Wait,
Well, let's can we show Joshua, please? Joshua, go on this side. And this is my son Joshua. Is he all pretty? Is he all pretty there? Is he all pretty he is? That's why you always get beat up. It's pretty. Okay, I'm sorry, you're not pretty. But these are my kids, man. Now they come from school, and they're about to bother me.
yeah.
My friend put lip gloss on me.
We don't wear lip gloss, hey, mama.
My friend put lip gloss
No, we
on
don't
me.
wear lip gloss. Who put lip gloss on you?
My friend.
Why? Your lip was dry?
Huh?
Your lips was dry?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Okay, well, go ahead and say hi and bye, because we're about to close out. You gonna say bye? You're gonna just try to look cute.
Hi.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I did this.
Hey, you know, somebody asked me,
Bro.
did I, when I began to do my journey, hey Empress, when I began to do my journey of enlightenment, was this one of the reasons? And they are. This one was first. So when I figured out that she was coming into this world, I had to fix myself. I had to fix myself a whole lot because I didn't want to raise no kids in the state of mind that I used to be in, man. The state of energy. I realized my daughters, they needed a true man, and I tried.
Mwah.
So listen, you all enjoy your days. You all enjoy your days and be good and be kind. And I see you guys later, all right? Thanks for watching, thanks for being here, and thanks for your presence. You all,
Bye-bye.
I'm out. Peace and blessings and a whole lot of things. All right, bye guys. You all be good, okay? And have a happy, what's today, Monday? Have a happy Monday. Yeah, definitely. Bye.
Dad,
Yeah, yes?
barbecue chips